I love luxury beauty so much, from skincare to hair care, fragrance, devices, and obviously makeup, that I thought I would curate my collection and show you my most used luxury products. I thought that this would be very helpful because I do review so many new products and just so many luxury products that these right here have stood the test of time, and they're the ones that I reach for over and over again without having to think about it, and I would pick these over the higher end ones. So I hope this video will be helpful, and let's get started. I do have a couple different categories. I have some hair care, some fragrance, some jewelry, and obviously makeup, but I do want to mention that you do not need these products to have great makeup or great skin. These are luxury products that I personally love, that I enjoy the packaging, the experience, the scent, the quality, just everything about it. I personally love it. And since I mainly review luxury products, I'm obviously going to reach for these, but you do not need these products in order to smell good, look good, feel good, have good skin, good makeup. There's so many options out there, but since I do mainly use luxury products, these are the ones that I reach for, and I just love it. And I think if you're a luxury lover, you're going to understand where I come from, but if you're not, don't feel pressure. You can do similar makeup looks with so much more affordable products. So just that little disclaimer, and let's get started. Let's start with fragrance, and I've only picked one because I wanted to be quite intentional in this video and share with you guys my most used products, not just the ones that I love. There's a difference between products that you love and products that you actually use a lot. When it came to fragrance, it was a little difficult because throughout the past year or two, I've discovered so many fragrances, but I would say the one that I have used the most and the one that I gravitate towards over and over again, no matter the season, is Valaya by Parfums de Marly. This is the original. It's not the new exclusive one. And I have fallen in love with this fragrance the second I sprayed it on my skin. There's something about this DNA of the fragrance and my pH of my skin that works so well. I get compliments every single time I wear this fragrance. I could be in leggings and a t-shirt and put this on and it would work. I could also have a gown on and I feel like it would still work. There's something special about this fragrance. I love it. Love it. If I could probably pick one fragrance out of my entire collection, which is getting a little big, this would be it. So Valaya by Parfums de Marly, without a doubt. It was so easy for me to pick this. Moving on to hair, I have two products to share with you guys. And this one right here, I've never talked about it. I don't think I've ever mentioned it because, I don't know, I feel like this is so extra and so bougie and nobody needs this. But it is a luxurious product and I use it every single day. Out of all my hair products, this is the one that I use over and over again, and that is this brush right here. This is the Pearson brush. I have the junior size and I love this brush. It is disgustingly expensive. I have zero guilt purchasing this brush. It has been a love in our house. I have 3 daughters with long, luscious hair. One of them has longer and thicker hair than me. So this has been so helpful. It's great at detangling your hair. It's great at distributing the oil from the scalp. And it just makes your hair so just shiny. Yeah, I never thought I would praise a hairbrush this much, but I love it so much. These also are supposed to last 40, 50 years. And this one has both the 2 types of bristles, the nylon and the boar bristles, and it is fantastic. It is over $200. And so I thought if there's one time that I could mention my love for this brush, it would be in my most used luxury video because I use it every day and I don't regret it at all. After I purchased this, which was, I want to say December, my daughters will not brush their hair with any other brush. And I've been a hairstylist for over 15 years. I have tried every brush under the sun and nothing comes close to this. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. And then the next one is my Dyson. This is, in my opinion, a luxury purchase. It is a very expensive, but worth every penny. We have the original first or second I don't know, Dyson Airwrap release, and we've been using it all the time. I'm gonna put this down before I drop it. This is also so helpful with my daughters because I can use this attachment on them. I use all the attachments, honestly. The round brush, which is disgusting, but I use the curling wands, barrels, a lot. I have the long ones, and I don't have the ones that you can rotate at the top, the direction. This is the old style, but I love them. This is how I get super voluminous, kind of Hollywood curls, and I got questions about my hair every time I use the Airwrap. So for me, it works so well, and my hair holds curl like nobody's business. So I never had an issue with the curls lasting on me, but I can see how on other different types of hair, the curls won't last as well. But for me and my girls, this has been worth every penny, and I have used it so much. It's been holding on really well. I haven't had any issue with it, no overheating. I do clean the filter here and there. Maybe it's time to clean it. So sometimes it overheats if you don't clean this up, but I love it so much. If this broke today, I would go and purchase one tomorrow. For home use, I use my Airwrap 99% of the time over my Dyson regular blow dryer. The only time I use that one is when I diffuse my hair because I want it curly. I almost want a diffuser top for this one. That would make my life easier. So yeah, my second hair product is the Dyson Airwrap. I was looking through my skincare products to see if I had any luxurious skincare that I wanted to share with you guys, but honestly, there really wasn't anything that was like luxury price that I thought was worth it and something that I would use over and over again. The only one that I love is the Colleen Rothschild, their balm makeup remover one, but then I thought of the pharmacy balm remover, and I thought they're very similar. I don't think I want to include it here. So we're going to skip over skincare. Also, when it comes to skincare, I do have medical grade skincare. So that's not necessarily luxury, and that's something that you just need to talk with your dermatologist about that. So we're going to move on to jewelry, because jewelry, as you guys can see, I wear them all the time. I love my jewelry, and I'm excited to partner with Idol in this portion of the video and share with you guys some new pieces that I got from them, and I am wearing them right here. Before I show you some beautiful close-ups of the add-ons and the jewelry that I have, a couple of things about Idol. They are a luxury jewelry company. They are handmade. Their products are handmade, and they're all 14 karat gold and lab-grown diamonds, and I love that. You know where your diamonds are coming from. They're ethically made, and the price point is so much lower, and the quality is incredible. I get so many questions and compliments on my necklaces, on my jewelry, my earrings, my stack all the time. You guys ask in the comments all the time and in person. And so all of these are Idol, and I love them. I can shower with them. I almost never take them off because they are 14 karat gold. They're going to last you forever. You can eventually leave it to your kids. It will not tarnish, and it will last a lifetime. So the thing that I love most about Idol, besides the quality, is their modular system. Let's take an earring, for example. You will first need to pick your stud that you want to build on top of. You can wear the stud by itself. It is absolutely beautiful. It has a bezel setting, which makes it super modern, and it actually makes the diamond look bigger. And then you can add different add-ons if you want to, and they have so many different styles. And also, the add-on will have different lengths, so that way it works perfectly with your earlobe. The great thing about this system is if you want to build your collection, you don't need to repurchase the stud. You just need to purchase different add-ons so you get different looks with the same stud, which I think is brilliant. The same thing applies to their necklaces. You can buy the chain ones and then different add-ons. I have here the Lena add-on, which is these 6 round diamonds. I think it's so beautiful and classic and sparkly. I absolutely love it. And then I have the Solo 5, which is half a carat diamond. And I just pair these two together most of the time. Or sometimes I'll just wear the chain by itself because it's so dainty and pretty. I just love it. So let me show you a couple of my favorite add-ons. My favorite add-on has to be Leah, which I so sadly lost maybe a few months ago, and I was devastated, but I have another one. This is a beautiful teardrop diamond, and I just think it is so elegant yet so modern and chic, and I feel like it makes such a big impact. I love the teardrop shape of it. I love the way it hugs the ear. I love it with the diamond, the round diamond. I think it is absolutely beautiful, and I can wear it in the first hole, or if you have different ones, I really like it in the second one as well. It's just so versatile. And then my latest acquisition is this beautiful Kajal add-on, which has 3 pear-shaped diamonds. And it reminds me a little bit of their Lucia add-on, which was my first add-on from them. It is just a little bit different. I think this is a little longer and a little bit more elegant. The Lucia has the bezel setting and round diamonds in it, both absolutely stunning. I think the Kajal is just a little bit more elevated, and I think it is absolutely stunning. I love pairing the Kajal add-on with the Leah because the diamonds have the same shape, they're just facing different directions, and I think it plays off of each other, and I think it's just really cool. You can wear these by themselves as well for a more elegant, simple look, or you can just stack them the way I do. So on my left ear is where I stack them. I have here the Apollo chain, which I think this is the one that I get most questions about because it's such a statement piece. Yet it's very simple. I actually pair it with 2 simple hoops that I got from Etsy. I love them. They work great. And then I do have their cuff. And I think this is beautiful as well because it does make a statement, but you don't need to have extra holes in your ears and it will not fall out, which is a fear that I get with these cuff earrings. This sits very snug and very comfortable. I don't even know it's there. And then I do have a couple different stud sizes from them. The first one that has the Kajal add-on is the larger size. The medium one is in my 3rd hole, and at the top I have the petite size. So that has been my stack for a few months, and I absolutely love it. I think it's so elegant, unique, yet very modern and very, very sparkly. With my order, I also got this little petite travel case where I can put some of my jewelry if I'm traveling, which I'm about to travel. So it's going to be great to have this to carry a few of my idol add-ons if I want to change them. It keeps them safe. It's chic. It's beautiful. I love the colors and it's great quality. So that came with my order. And I also wanted to mention that Idol also has a point system. So you get points with every purchase that you make, and then you can use those points for money off of your next order, which is great because if you like to purchase different add-ons for different occasions, that is a great way to eventually save some money. I also have a code with them. I will put it up here. It is Tania Wells 10 for 10% off. I will make sure to leave the code down below, also their website and all my favorite add-ons. So if you've been looking to invest in your jewelry, this is a great company to go with. I think the style is so chic, modern, unique. I love their modular experience, and you can just have so much more fun with their jewelry. Also, I think they have a way to drop a hint to somebody. If you like something, you know, I have a wish list there that I absolutely love. You can also drop a hint. So those are my most used and loved jewelry. Earrings and necklaces. Obviously, I have my rings that I wear every single day. By the way, Idol also has rings. I haven't tried them yet, but they look absolutely beautiful. So thank you so much, Idol, for working with me. I'm so grateful. And let's move on to makeup. I think for makeup, I reduced it to my 10 most used luxury products. good job me. Let's start with foundations because in my opinion, luxury shines when it comes to base products, their foundations, their powders. That's where I see the biggest difference. And their foundations, I think they're creme de la creme in my opinion. So let's start with my most expensive foundation is the La Prairie foundation. Love. Love, love, love. And I have used this more than I would like to admit because sometimes I am reaching for this even when I'm wearing just a t-shirt with some jeans. I love this foundation so much. Mostly whenever I have a little bit more dry skin, this is absolutely gorgeous. Don't love the packaging, but it is one of my most used foundations in my entire collection at the moment. I love it so much. The shade I have is Honey Beige NW30, and it does have a concealer here as well. And I have found myself reaching for this just to clean around the lips, or if there's just like pinpoint concealing around my face, I'll reach for that. But the foundation is so beautiful. Can you find dupes or similar products? Yes, I think that there's so many, even high-end products that are beautiful, but I have it. I use it way more than I probably should. I almost feel like I should keep this for a special occasion, but I love the foundation so much that I keep reaching for it. This has, I would say, medium to full coverage, but it's so light on the skin. It almost feels like a skincare product. It leaves a natural, slight glowy finish, and it lasts all day. I love it. I get compliments on it every time I wear it. And also in my videos, you guys comment on my skin when I wear this foundation. You're like, what is your base? And I'm always like, oh, it's the La Prairie foundation. So this is one of my most used foundation in my entire collection. Wow, I think I'm losing my voice, guys. I'm sorry. My next foundation is one that I don't feel like I talk about a lot, but it is another one of those that I just use because it works so well with my skin. It is a no fuss foundation, and that is the Peau, the Radiant Cream Foundation. This also has more of a medium full coverage, but I use so little of it and I just spread it out that it ends up being more medium coverage. It's so beautiful on my skin. I love it so much. It's similar to the La Prairie. Like, I feel like they look similar on the skin. The Peau has a little bit more glow to it than the La Prairie, but they have very similar finish on the skin where it looks just creamy and juicy and like very smooth. I am starting to get low on this one. Oh no. I wear the shade 030, and I feel like with a Peau, I have an issue with their coloring. I don't feel like they have a ton of options, and I want to say that this foundation's always out of stock. Mainly this shade, or the 10, 20, 30, 40, they're always out of stock. These two, I think they are my most used ones and very luxurious. My most used concealer that's luxury comes as no surprise. It is the Chanel Sublimage. I still love it. I still use it so much, and I need such little product for my under eyes. When I say a dot, I mean like I barely touch my brush into the cap. I don't even go in here. I go into the cap, and the smallest amount will cover both of my under eyes, which is why I still have half of this left. I have talked about this for years now, and it's still my number one luxury concealer. It is fabulous. I have the shade 30. Moving on to powders. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to put La Prairie here again. I have tested out La Prairie, I think about maybe 8 months ago or something like that. And this powder, it has slowly become my favorite powder in my collection. Initially, I didn't give it the best review. I mean, I gave it good review, but I just didn't think it was worth the money. And I still don't think it's worth the money, but it is my most reliable powder. It is not super intense. It is soft. It looks like you have airbrush on your skin, but you don't see the powder. I have mine in the shade Translucent 1, and you get so much product. I also have a to-go one, and I always travel with that one, but this one stays up here. My most used powder in my entire collection. My second one that I'll mention in just a little bit is beautiful, but this has taken its place. I think if Givenchy was still making their original formula, I'm not sure which one I would pick, honestly. I'll have to test them side by side, but that is all news. We don't have that anymore, so this has taken its place. And the other powder that I wanted to mention that it's still up here is my Chanel Loose Powder. I have used this for years now, and I would say that this one is more heavy duty than the La Prairie. La Prairie is even softer and more airy. I would say if you have dry skin, La Prairie is gold. But if you want a little bit more coverage and to be a little bit more smooth and matte, the Chanel Loose Powder is fabulous. I have mine in shade 30 and it's fantastic. I love it. It's very blurring, very smoothing, definitely on the heavier side. And I don't even like to say that because it's not heavy on the skin. It just really powders, smooths you down, and keeps you kind of matte throughout the day. So I love this one mainly for under eyes. I think it's beautiful. Those are my two most used powders in my entire collection, not just luxury, just so you know. To this day, my most used contour is the Westman Atelier contour in the shade Biscuit. I love it. I've talked about this for years. Nothing has truly taken its place. I will say the new Westman Atelier bronzing drops, it's all I've been using since I got them, but I felt like I couldn't put that one in here just because this has been my favorite for years, my most used one. I feel like I need more time with the Westman Atelier to see if it lasts throughout the years. So I decided to stick with my Westman Atelier stick in Biscuit. So that is still my favorite to this day. Looking down here, I definitely have more than 10 products because I think what I calculated was the powders. I was only gonna mention the La Prairie, but I thought I'd throw in the Chanel there. Anyway, moving on to an old favorite, and this is the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Intensity 1. I have gone through so many of these. I don't even know how many there are. I love the top. I love the bottom. I have the bronzer contour on me right now. To this day, it's still one of my go-to products. I don't share it so much on camera because it's in my makeup bag. I use it all the time. It's easy. It's gorgeous. I love the tone. I love everything about this product. Like I mentioned, even the highlighter, there's something special about it. It is a little bit balmy, so if you hate that, you're not gonna like it, but I love it. I think it is beautiful. No need to stay here longer. I did want to give an honorable mention here to these Chanel Le Beige powder trios because I have been reaching for this for the past 6-7 months, mainly these two right here. This is more of an honorable mention because I do swap between bronzers quite a bit, but this has been a go-to for quite some time. I really like it. It's natural. It has a little bit of a glow to it. And it's great. If you have been thinking about these trios, I love them so much. I have 3 colors. For blushes, I have 2 different formulas. And the first one is this Valentino Blush. This is what I'm wearing today. And it is in the shade 2. It is this beautiful kind of pinky tone. And it has this glow through it. It is a powder that feels like cream. And I don't know, it is the most interesting and unique formula out of all my powder blushes that I have in my collection. It is expensive, it is Valentino, but it's still to this day my favorite powder formula. Fantastic. It has this beautiful finish to it, beautiful unique colors. I added very little of this on my cheeks just because I didn't want to be too pink, but I think it is such a stunning color. Let's add just a little bit more. These are pigmented, so you know, be careful, but it's like a filter on your skin. Absolutely gorgeous. And this shade too, I want to say it's my most used one. I also love the shade 4. I think that is one of the most unique blush colors. I have it right here. Look at that. How unique is this? It's such an interesting color. I love it so much. You see that glow to it? Oh, it is fantastic. I love this. This has to be one of my go-to luxury blushes. And then the other one is the Chanel Creamed Powder Blushes. These were released, I want to say 6 months ago, maybe more. And this, without a doubt, is my most used color. This is Beige Eclatant, and it is fantastic. I love the formula. It is extremely blurring, and 10 out of 10. This is probably my favorite cream to powder formula. It's almost like a, not quite like a mousse, but it does have that feel to it, almost putty-like. I like this better than the MAC putty blushes. This formula is the best blush formula from Chanel, period. For eyeshadow, it used to be my Tom Ford Smoky Quartz. I used to wear this all the time. I still absolutely love it, but I feel like I reach for the YSL quads even more. They have more color options. They have more sparkle to it. The mattes are beautiful, blendable, creamy. And then the one that I'm wearing today is the 700. It's this one right here. And they also have these topper, glitter topper. It's like a silky glitter topper. It's so refined. It's so beautiful. They have so many different colors. So I'm not just sharing one specific color story. I'm just sharing the formula. I really think that the YSL quads have been my most used eyeshadow palettes in my collection for a while now. And I also really like singles. I decided not to put any of them. I do like my Chanel singles. I like my Westman Atelier ones here. Yeah, I really like all of these, but I do think if I could only pick one, it would be the Chanel quad. I think I get everything that I want in this quad. Different color stories. Moving on to eyeliner. I mean, without a doubt, my Victoria Beckham Kohl, or is it a kohl liner? Satin Kajal liners. I have many colors. This is my third black one. It's the one that I use on my waterline on the top. There's no question. I don't even try any eyeliners anymore. I just use the Victoria Beckham. They're blendable. They last forever. They set down. They're creamy, beautiful, unique colors. 10 out of 10. I am not trying any new eyeliners. Sometimes companies send them to me, and if I find another good one and a dupe, I'll let you guys know. But to this day, these are the best ones. A mascara that it is so expensive and overpriced. It is luxury, but I use it all the time, is the Chantecaille mascara. This has peptides in it, so it helps grow your lashes. And I swear by that. Every time I wear this mascara consistently on a long period of time, I swear my lashes are growing. I feel like they're quite long now. Yeah, I love this mascara. It is my most reused mascara, I think, in my entire collection at the moment. And it's beautiful. It's not a crunchy, heavy-duty mascara. It is very fluttery. It gives volume and length, and it's a just great all-in-all mascara. And it doesn't smudge. And then the last product I'm going to share with you guys in my most used luxury products is a lip. And when it comes to lips, I feel like I change them so often. I have different little makeup bags that have random lip products that I just put one of these in my bag and I just use whatever it's in there. But these from Chanel for years have been my go-to. It's what I'm wearing today. They came out with new beautiful colors as well. And these have to be my most repurchased and reused lip product in my entire collection. They are very long lasting. They're duo, so you get the color here and then the gloss on top that you have to put on top. And they're stunning. My favorite formula of liquid lip, and honestly lip in general, out there. I think Chanel does it best, and I have more than these colors. They're just behind you, but they have some good nudes now. The one I'm wearing today is the new one, the pink nude, and I saw it available at Nordstrom and at Chanel.com. I'm just gonna add a little bit more of a gloss because it's been a while. I do have a liner with this. I have the Dior liner in 303. This is more of a cool tone, almost like a contour shade, but it's such a beautiful color. I love it. I will link it down below. Also, the Camellia new collection, the spring Chanel collection, is available finally after like, I don't know, weeks of me having my review up. It's finally available. I will link it all down below, but this is my most used lip products in my collection. So those are all the products that I wanted to share with you guys today. I really forced myself to reduce them to really truly my most used products, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want more videos like these, let me know down below. I can do them with high-end or expand on this luxury collection, but I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.